Welcome to the deep dive. I don't know about you, but lately, my news feeds, even just casual chats, they seem totally full of AI talk. It's honestly overwhelming. Trying to keep track of every single new breakthrough, every tool, all the debates. So that's why we're here today. Our mission really is to cut through all that noise. We've waded through, well, a mountain of the latest stuff, articles, research, industry news, and we're going to pull out the absolute key nuggets for you, give you a fast track to being properly informed, maybe with some surprising facts, some practical insights that, actually stick.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, our sources, they really run the gamut. We're looking at major breakthroughs in large language models, sure, but also new tools you can actually use. Plus, the real-world impact discussions, ethical points, it's all in there. Our goal is basically to connect those dots for you, give you those aha moments, so you walk away really getting a sense of where AI is headed, the accelerating pace of AI innovation, where the action is.
Okay, let's kick things off then. Let's zoom in on where the real action is right now. For a while, AI felt like this thing happening, far away in research labs. But what's really shifted recently, I think, is how much of that theory is now hitting the real world. It's translating into huge investments, actual applications changing things today. So where's all this momentum really focused?
Well, one thing that's pretty remarkable is just the sheer range of activity. We're seeing these big competitions driving innovation, like Bill Gates' $1 million AI challenge. That's specifically for Alzheimer's research, a massive problem.
Yeah.
And then you've got Together AI backing the Agents for Science conference, giving out compute awards to really push agent-written, agent-reviewed research. So this isn't just theory anymore. It's about solving tangible problems, getting practical outputs, really pushing the boundaries in specific high-impact areas.
That's a great point. So it sounds like it's not just about, flashy new models. It's more fundamental shifts in how AI is built, how it's deployed. Are we seeing this translate into like real efficiency gains, better tools for maybe everyday use?
Oh, absolutely. What these examples really point to, I think, is this dual focus in the industry. AI is getting incredibly efficient at scale, that's one thing, but it's also becoming much more rigorously reliable.
Okay.
So, for instance, you have companies like Avataar. They're reporting these amazing 11x cost savings.
Wow, 11x.
Yeah, just from moving their operations to SkyPilot, which helps with multi-cloud scaling.
Yeah.
That's not just a number, right? It points to a future where AI could radically cut operational costs.
Right.
And LlamaCloud is enabling StackAI to reliably process, get this, over 1 million documents for enterprise agents. Huge for data handling. Then on the reliability side, well, we saw an urgent patch for Qwen rollout. And new platforms like TensorBlock Forge are making it way easier to deploy and manage these complex AI models. Plus, you've got advanced techniques like DSPy and MIPROv2 improving prompt optimization. That's basically fine-tuning how we talk to AI to get better results, streamlines development. And there's even this multi-objective reinforcement learning approach that's making red teaming better.
Finding the weaknesses.
Exactly. Trying to break the AI to find vulnerabilities. It makes for safer deployments, which is obviously critical for security.
Okay, we've talked big picture infrastructure, efficiency, but let's bring it down a bit. How is this AI boom actually impacting us, in our daily lives or specific jobs? Are there tools coming out that directly help with everyday workflows?
Definitely. Yeah, there's a steady stream of launches hitting very practical domain-specific needs. For instance, there's this tool called Night Night. It uses AI to help people curb late-night phone use, to actually improve sleep.
Huh, interesting.
Think about it, right? How many of us scroll endlessly before bed? This AI is stepping in to tackle that specific human habit. It's kind of a fascinating shift in how we apply this tech. And for data scientists, there's Jupyter Agent 2. It automates data loading, running code, plotting charts right inside their notebooks, uses models like Qwen 3 Coder, just makes their lives easier.
That's super specific, yeah.
Yeah.
Very useful. What about more common things like dealing with documents or even, like you said, the more out there stuff, creating AI personalities?
Right, and this really shows how AI is making both everyday tasks and these sort of futuristic ones much more efficient. For documents, you've got Just RAG. It combines LangGraph's agentic approach with Qdrent for smarter Q&A from PDFs.
Okay.
And there's an AI bank statement analyzer. Uses local models, turns those dense PDFs into searchable financial data. ChuanhuChat offers this multitasking web interface, does real-time Q&A on documents, runs autonomous agents across different LLMs. It's about getting smarter answers faster from info you already have.
Right.
And then for something totally different, like you said, Higgsfield Soul, it introduces these highly consistent AI characters. They have long-term memory using something called Soul ID. for storytelling.
Like digital actors.
Kind of, yeah. Building digital actors. Plus, making voice agents. It's practically instant now on platforms like ai-combo.com. Really lowers the barrier for creating conversational AI apps, too. The battle of the bots, LLM advances, and platform power-ups.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting, I think. It feels like every single week there's a new large language model, an LLM, claiming it's the best, state-of-the-art. How do we even make sense of this, all this rapid progress? What are the really big breakthroughs we need to be aware of in this crazy competitive space?
Well, we're definitely seeing a clear trend. It's kind of twofold. On one hand, highly efficient, smaller models you can fine-tune for specific jobs. And on the other, the continued push for these massive general-purpose models.
Right.
So Google, for example, they debuted Gemma 3 270M. That's designed specifically for efficient fine-tuning on particular tasks, lets developers build specialized AI without needing, tons of computing power. Meanwhile, ByteDance open-sourced Seed OSS 36B. It boasts strong, long context abilities, so it can handle longer text or conversations, and good agentic capabilities. It can act more independently.
Okay.
And NVIDIA announced Nematron Nano V2. That's a 9 billion parameter hybrid model. They're claiming 6x speed and better accuracy. These are real performance gains, showing diversification in how LLMs are being developed.
Speed and accuracy, always the headlines.
Yeah.
But let's be real, it feels like every new model says state-of-the-art. How do we actually know if those claims hold up? What's the true picture when these things are actually put to the test rigorously?
Yeah, that's a fair point. And what's compelling now is this intense focus on really rigorous evaluation. There was an evidence-grounded model, for example, that actually topped Google's own SCTS leaderboard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it beat out Gemini 2.5 Pro and even a GPT-5 variant. And notably, it had fewer hallucinations.
The made-up stuff.
Exactly, when the AI just generates convincing but wrong information. So, fewer hallucinations is a big deal. Computer.RL set a new state-of-the-art among the 9 billion parameter open models on something called Osworld. It actually surpassed OpenAI Operator and Claude Sonnet 4.0 in tasks involving using a computer.
So, like, actually controlling a computer.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Better at using a computer to get tasks done. And polycomputing reported solving, get this, 99% of Putnam problems.
Putnam problems. Those are super hard math competition questions, right?
Incredibly challenging university-level math problems, yeah. AI tackling those so well shows a huge leap in complex problem solving. And a recent GPT-5 update, it achieved state-of-the-art spatial reasoning. That's key for understanding, objects in the visual world, though still below human-level performance there.
And speaking of GPT-5, the big one everyone's waiting for, has it actually arrived? And how are developers dealing with those persistent issues, like the hallucinations you mentioned?
Well, the full GPT-5 launch window actually slipped a bit. Yeah, leaving Gemini 2.5 Pro temporarily out front. Shows you how fierce the competition is. Methodologically, though, DeepMind has a retrieval technique that's shown real promise for hallucinations. They reported reducing them by 40%, improving relevance by 50%.
That's significant.
It is, and it raises an interesting question, right? How much is the core model itself improving versus these clever techniques built around it to make the output better and more reliable?
Good point.
Developers are also really praising what they call agentic capabilities in the 20 billion parameter scale GPT OSS model. That means the AI can plan and execute multi-step tasks more autonomously. That's a big step for complex applications.
But it's not just about the raw models themselves, is it? The big platforms, they're rolling out really meaningful upgrades, embedding AI deeper into the tools we use constantly. It feels like AI is just becoming part of the furniture now, less like a separate app you open.
Absolutely. If you connect this to the bigger picture, it really shows AI becoming ambient, truly part of the background. Like Google's Gemini Live, it gained visual grounding, it can use your live camera feed, highlight objects on screen, makes it way more interactive, useful in the moment.
Yeah.
Gemini 2.5 Pro is now available right inside VS Code, which is a super popular tool for developers, puts advanced AI right where software gets built. And Google Photos now supports natural language, even voice commands for edits. That's a massive usability leap for, well, everyone.
That is huge.
Google also previewed some Pixel 10 experiences, things like Magic Q for proactive info and fully on-device voice translation, no internet needed. Plus, the redesigned Pixel Watch 4 is adding AI-powered health insights, really weaving AI into daily health tracking.
Okay, and what about the other giants, Microsoft Adobe staples in so many people's digital lives. How are they bringing AI into their core stuff?
Well, Microsoft is trialing an AI-powered Copilot update in Windows 11. It lets you search for files, images, just using natural language right from your desktop.
Just ask your computer to find stuff.
Pretty much. And they're deepening their NFL partnership, equipping teams with Copilot and Azure AI for real-time game data analysis. Huge for sports analytics.
Wow.
Adobe, meanwhile, unveiled Acrobat Studio. They're calling it their most transformative update in 30 years.
30 years. Big claim.
It is. It introduces AI assistants for summarizing, generating content, plus these things called PDF spaces for easier collaboration. Meta's introduced AI-powered voice dubbing for Reels. Facebook, Instagram, translates content between English and Spanish, natural voices, even lip sync.
Lip sync, too. That's impressive.
It's incredible for global content. And Oracle is integrating OpenAI's GPT-5 right into its database and cloud apps. Shows how deep AI is getting into core enterprise systems right from the ground up. 3, the human element. Training, impact, and ethical debates.
Okay, so with all this incredibly rapid change, what does it actually mean for us? For the humans living in this world that's getting more AI-driven by the day, how's it impacting sectors like, say, healthcare, education, even blue-collar work, and what are the new challenges it brings along?
Yeah, what's really fascinating here is just how quickly AI is being adopted across so many different industries, and with very real human impacts. Take healthcare. A new survey shows nearly a third of patients are now using AI tools like ChatGPT to research doctors and providers.
A third? Wow.
Yeah, that actually matches the rate of traditional referrals now. AI is also playing a big role in streamlining elderly care, supporting caregivers, which is great. However, there's a potential downside. These AI scribes, they help doctors by automating notes, streamlining workflows.
Sounds good.
It does, but they might also let hospitals increase billing by logging more services more easily, potentially leading to higher medical costs for patients. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? Efficiency for the provider, maybe higher costs for us.
That's a direct hit to the wallet,
Yeah.
How does that kind of tension play out elsewhere, like education, the workforce generally? Are jobs just changing, or are we really looking at widespread replacement?
Well, Microsoft's 2025 AI in Education report, it found 86% of educational organizations are using AI now.
86%.
Huge number. But critically, both the educators and the students, they lack enough training on how to use it well, effectively, ethically, highlights a massive skills gap.
Right.
UNESCO is actually stepping in and equipping civil servants in Bhutan with AI and digital literacy skills. Sets a good precedent for governments getting involved responsibly. And an Indeed survey found 1 in 5 blue-collar workers in India are already using AI tools in their jobs.
1 in 5 already.
Yeah. Generative AI is definitely reshaping jobs like customer support, documentation, leading to big efficiency gains, though, widespread workforce replacement, that hasn't really happened yet. It feels more like transformation, augmentation, not outright job loss for now.
Okay, but with all this fast adoption, we have to talk about the potential downsides too. The security risks, the tricky ethical questions, and even this AI psychosis thing that Microsoft's CEO, Satya Nadella, warned about recently. What are the big worries there?
Yeah, this really brings up the crucial discussion about deploying this stuff responsibly and the inherent risks involved. We've seen incidents, right? Like Lenovo's Lena chatbot, it was found vulnerable to prompt injection attacks.
Or people trick the AI.
Exactly. Malicious users tricking the AI into doing something bad, maybe leaking user data. So in response, you have companies like Witness AI launching products to automate red team testing, build real-time firewalls for LLMs specifically to counter these threats. The market for AI deception tools used to trick cyber attackers targeting AI that's forecast to hit $6.3 billion by 2033 shows you how serious this arms race is becoming.
Wow, a market for tricking the trickers.
Pretty much. And regarding Nadella's AI psychosis comment, he was highlighting how users can develop really unrealistic ideas about what AI can do, treating it like it's all-knowing, infallible, when it's still just a tool.
Right, over-reliance.
Exactly. And there's the AI as therapist trend, too. Experts are warning that relying too much on digital helpers might actually worsen isolation or stop people seeking proper mental health care. And then there's AI slop memes, this low-quality AI-generated content spreading like wildfire. It's fueling misinformation, complicating discussions, especially around sensitive international topics.
So it really sounds like while AI has this huge potential for good, there are some really significant hurdles. Making sure everyone has access, managing the hype.
Indeed, yeah. OpenAI's GPT-5 launch, for example, Drew pretty mixed reviews, even some user outcry, prompted them to quickly roll back to previous models for some users.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the new GPT-5 Pro cost $200 a month, which immediately sparked debates about accessibility. Can everyone afford the best AI in a world that increasingly needs it?
$200 a month is steep.
It is. OpenAI is chasing huge investment, nearing a $500 billion valuation. But CEO Sam Altman himself is warning about an AI bubble, suggests even they think some caution is needed.
Interesting.
On the flip side, they also launched ChatGPT Go in India. That's their lowest price subscription tier, aiming for broader access. But it also raises questions about, the future of truly free AI. Will it disappear?
Right.
And another critical point, both Sam Altman and Sundar Pichai seem to agree, getting to the next level of AI, it's going to require revolutionary new hardware. Today's devices just can't fully support these truly proactive, intelligent digital companions they envision. Outro.
Wow, what an incredible deep dive that was. We've
Wow.
really unpacked a lot there. From the absolute cutting-edge LMs, brand new tools you can use, to how AI is spreading through industries like healthcare, education, and also tackling those really crucial talks about security, ethics, access.
Yeah, if you connect it all up, it's clear we're in this period of just unprecedented innovation, truly amazing stuff happening. But it's also a time that really demands very careful thought about what this technology means for society and for us as individuals. Building trust has to go hand in hand with building capability.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now, given how fast AI is weaving itself into, well, everything, our health, our work, even global diplomacy? Well, what does it mean for us as individuals? To cultivate not just AI literacy, understanding how it works, but also AI resilience.
Yeah.
That ability to discern truth from fiction, adapt to the changes, and critically engage with this increasingly AI-driven world. Something to ponder, I think, as AI continues its rapid evolution.
Yeah.